Let's take a $5 million service business acquiring 40 new customers a year. Fully loaded customer acquisition costs on paid channels, ads, sales team, tools, events is about $28,000 per customer. That's your paid customer acquisition cost. Now, referrals, you spend $50,000 a year on referral incentive programs. It generates 10 customers. Referral customer acquisition cost, $5,000 per customer. That's an 82% difference. But here's the number that actually matters. Right now, with 25% of customers from referrals, blended customer acquisition cost is $23,500. What happens if you shift that to 40%? Same 40 customers, blended CAC drops from $23,500 to $18,800. That's a $180,000 difference in sales and marketing savings without acquiring a different amount of customers at all. And on $5 million in revenue, sales and marketing just dropped from 18.8% to 15.0%. You might have just hit your target by shifting the channel mix alone. This is why referrals are the single most powerful lever for getting sales and marketing under 15%. Not ad optimization, not funnel fixes, referrals, and a secret one, which is our email list. There's gold in that email list. We just have to work that list correctly. So the math is clear, but if referrals are this powerful, why aren't more businesses building a formal system? Usually it's because they think they already have one. Here's what I hear from almost every founder. We get a lot of referrals. Okay, great. How many? I'm not sure exactly. What percentage of new customers came from referrals last year? Well, maybe 30%. I'd have to check. That's not a channel. That's an accident that keeps happening. Most service businesses get referrals passively. A happy client mentions them to a friend. A colleague asks for a recommendation. These are organic referrals and they're valuable, but they have three problems. You can't forecast passive referrals. You can't track them accurately because nobody's measuring, and you can't scale them because there's no mechanism to increase the rate at which they happen. The businesses that get referrals to 30, 40, 50% of new customers didn't get there by delivering better service. They got there by building a system. The system has three components. Here's how to build it. Three components. Most businesses can have this running inside 60 days. A formal referral engine has three parts: timing, incentive, and tracking. Get all three right, and a referral volume becomes predictable and scalable. Component one, timing. The referral ask has to happen at the right moment, not during onboarding. You haven't even proven anything yet. Not 6 months in when the relationship is routine. The window is right after a measurable win, a successful deliverable, quarterly review where the numbers are strong, a net promoter score of 9 or 10. That's when the client is thinking, this is working. That's when the ask lands. Component number two, incentive. The incentive doesn't have to be large. In B2B services, a month of service credit or a $250 to $500 gift card works. The incentive isn't buying the referral, it's acknowledging the effort. Some firms use charitable donations in the key client's name. Others use reciprocal referral agreements with complementary businesses. The key is having something, because nothing is what most businesses offer. Component three, tracking. If you don't track referral source on every new lead, you don't have a referral engine. You have a vague sense. Build a source field into your CRM, tag every lead, run the number monthly. Referral sourced customers divided by total new customers, target is 30 to 50%, and track who your top performing referrers are. Those relationships are your most valuable marketing asset. And also, you want to potentially give them more kudos. You want to potentially be able to lower their overall fee. You want to be able to give them a month free. We don't want to create like a monthly recurring type situation where you're giving them a portion of every month into the future. But we do want to recognize, and we do want it to be a thank you and incentivization. Those are the three components: timing, incentive, tracking. When a business implements all three, the shift in blended customer acquisition cost is dramatic and fast. What happens when a business goes from passive referrals to a formal engine? One company we worked with was at 25% referral sourced when we started the sales and marketing diagnostic. Good unit economics, leaking funnel. They'd already fixed no-show and tightened their qualifications. But blended CAC was still too high because 75% of customers were coming through paid channels, and everyone knows how expensive Meta is getting. Month 8, they launched a formal referral program. Service credits for referring clients. Structured ask after every positive quarterly business review. Referral-Sourced tracked in the CRM. By month 12, referral-sourced clients had gone from 25% to 40% of new business. By month 18, 48%. The blended customer acquisition cost dropped 30%, not because they cut spending, but because a larger share of customers was coming through a channel that costs a fraction of the paid amount. The referral incentive program costs $50,000 a year. It generated 25 customers at $2,000 each. The paid channels were running at $28,000 per customer and above. That's the leverage. Every customer that comes in through a referral engine instead of a paid channel saves $26,000 in customer acquisition costs. That's pretty good. This is often the single biggest lever for getting sales and marketing under 15%. Not because referrals are new. Every founder knows they're valuable, but because systematizing them turns an accident into a predictable, scalable channel that transforms your entire cost structure. You now know the blended CAC math, why passive referrals aren't a strategy, and how to build a formal referral engine with 3 components. If you're above 15% sales and marketing and you haven't systematized referrals, this is where you start. It also increases the value of the company. That's the growth engine. Unit economics, funnel efficiency, channel optimization, and a referral engine. Now, the last piece of the 60-15-15 framework, the silent margin killer that's hiding in your overhead, G&A. That's next. If you want us to build this diagnostic for your business, the link is in the description. We take 15 a month and we do it free every single time. So what percentage of your new clients come from referrals? Drop it in the comments.